If you did run and did win, what would you do differently?
When I came in, we were hit with phony Russia investigations. It was a total phony deal.
That was 3 years of your presidency.
I've been fighting off investigations for 5 years. I mean, really, since almost the day that we came down, and they were corrupt, Democrat-inspired. I still have it. They were Democrat-inspired investigations. Russia, I remember, Sean, and I don't have too much time, I guess, with you, but a story, I think it's interesting. I haven't told it before. During the campaign in 2016, I'd be asked, like by one of our aides, "Sir, do you have anything to do with Russia?" I say, no, that would be it. Then a month later, somebody would say, "What do you know about Russia?" I said, "No, what? I don't know what you're talking about." Okay, I wouldn't think of it. Then after 3 or 4 or 5 times, people would say, "Do you know anything about Russia?" I kept saying, "Huh." So after 3 or 4 times, I said, "What's going on with Russia?" They created a phony deal. It was paid for by crooked Hillary Clinton.
They made a phony Russian disinformation dossier.
Destroyed.
Whoa. And they used it to spy on you as a candidate,
Correct.
Your transition team, and while you were president. It says at the top of a FISA warrant, verified. It was unverifiable, and they knew it.
17 times.
They knew it right from the get-go. They knew it, they were warned beforehand, and they knew it certainly from Christopher Steele and the subsource by January.
It was a total fraud.
Yeah.
And you know what it did? It hurt any possibility of dealing with Russia. We could have had a good look. They'll say, "Oh, he loves Russia." Getting along with Russia is a good thing, not a bad thing. Getting along with China is a good thing. The problem we had with China was COVID, because nobody ever took out so much money from China. You know, if you look at China, I was taking tens of billions of dollars of tariffs from China, and our farmers were doing great. The reason they were doing great was because of the tariffs. I was able to sign a great deal for our farmers. But getting along with these countries, getting along with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. When I came in, President Obama said, and I think this is very public, the biggest problem we have is North Korea. There's going to be a war. There was no war. We got along great. He writes me letters. I like him. He likes me. There's nothing wrong with that. I got along great with President Putin. I liked him. He liked me. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. They made up this phony hoax just recently, which came out 2 days ago, that it was a total phony Russian.
It was a big deal in the campaign.
No, but you know what it does? It keeps you away from these countries, from dealing economically. We could have made a lot of money. They have great natural resources. We could have made a lot of money and done well in jobs and everything else. Getting along with Russia is a good thing. Getting along with these countries is a good thing, not a bad thing.
If I were going to bet, there's probably a lineup now. It sounds like you're running. It sounds like you haven't lost any engagement. You've been very generous with your time.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, thank you.